and welcome to Central Methodist University Coffee Chat. I'm Dr. Joe Parisi, Vice President for Enrollment Management at Central Methodist University. We're here weekly to discuss emerging academic programs and timely issues at CMU. Our guest today is one of our star students, Arnold Mukisa, who recently finished a very prominent internship. Welcome, Arnold.
Thank you, Dr. Parisi.
You really had truly some amazing experiences in terms of experiential learning from Central Methodist. Tell us a little bit about your internship experiences and what they have meant for your time here as a student, and certainly what it's meant as a springboard to your career.
Awesome. Thank you so much, first of all, Dr. Parisi, for having me here today. Central has been, like you've said, truly a nexus for me to explore my abilities, explore my talents and my passions. And that really started for me as a freshman. Coming in, I started working with tech services in the spring of my semester, and that led to an internship with Genzaba that summer, where I got to go to DC and attend a conference. It opened my eyes to see that a lot of things were possible, and that really helped me to continue to look out for projects at school. Like, so for example, tech services, one of the first projects I worked on was the Campus Tours app. Yes. And that was really outside of the scope of anything I had done at that point, but I knew that just starting out and seeing what resources I could find with my faculty members and just online courses, and that really led me to look at opportunities for the next summer. And Genzaba did return an offer to me every single summer. But I also got an internship with Google the summer after that, where it was, a whole different experience that I spent in San Francisco. Mm-hmm. And this past summer as well, working with BlackRock and Microsoft, also just showed me a different side of the tech world.
When you think about all the names that have been represented just in this conversation, you started as a freshman, you took on a work-study experience. The work-study experience led you into a deeper development into the tech services world. Yeah. I mean, you end up in Google, in a Google internship over the summer. How do you feel that your experiences at Central have prepared you for those moments?
So I think the thing that Central showed me from the start was, I wasn't always afraid to ask when I wanted to reach out or when I saw an opportunity. And what Central showed me was that when I asked, they were really willing to provide support in terms of, yes, we'll give you something to work on and see how it goes. And when it succeeded, it just kept on going and going. So, and I think that really showed me or really fostered in me a culture of just not being afraid to reach out, right? And being afraid to reach beyond what I feel like I can handle in the moment.
Well, you certainly worked on a couple big projects here. One that I'm certainly excited about is the Eagle Chat project. Yeah. So talk a little bit about your experiences and the major projects that you've worked on for CMU.
Yeah, and that has been amazing. The Campus Tours app, the Eagle Chat, that right now being used by the admission team to help to increase communication with prospective students and transfer those questions to the different departments of the university and to make that communication easier. And I think that really stemmed out of a need that Central saw in being able to have a more efficient communication, or to reach prospective students where they're more comfortable.
Yeah, I just love that. I mean, obviously your experiences in your classroom have led you into these internship opportunities. The work ethic that you have, the work knowledge that you have, that real world practical experience combined with your classroom experience, I think is something that should be aspiring for all students. So, what's next for you? How has this prepared you? How has this served as a springboard for your career? What does the finish line look like for Arnold?
Yeah, so it actually has really worked out really well for me in terms of knowing what's next, or at least having a better idea than I would have had, just because having basically spent the 4 years of college working on projects and gaining different experiences from different parts of the industry, different parts of the country, really brings me into now a space where I have an idea of what areas of computer science that I would like to focus in. And so I currently have job offers as well from the internships that I've had this past 3 summers, and in the stage of deciding.
Talk a little bit about advice that you would give. What advice would you give to the prospective student, or what advice would you give to your peers that are currently studying in relation to your experiences, both on the internship experiential learning front and also just within the classroom and the things that you do there?
I think the advice I would give is use all the resources that you have. Use your faculty members that you have. We have amazing faculty on this campus, and they're willing to. They've been willing to be there for me, to teach me, to support me and mentor me, and never be afraid to reach out. Central is an amazing place. The staff are amazing people, and if you see something that you want to do and something that you think you can do, I'd say reach out and be there for
That's
it.
great advice. We really appreciate it. That's all we have time for today, folks. Thank you for your tuning in today, and we'll see you next time on Coffee Chat.